Hello students, have a nice day. This is my third lecture of class 10 chemistry. If you face any problem in this video, then you can call me on 700-4848-997. Then today I will discuss balanced and unbalanced chemical equation. Okay, now start. Balanced and unbalanced chemical reaction equation. Balanced chemical equation. A balanced chemical equation has an equal number of atoms of different elements in the reactants and products. Means an equation said to be balanced equation when number of reactants means number of element of reactants is equal to number of element of product. When number of element of reactant side is equal to the number of element of product side, then it is said to be balanced equation. For example, look at in this example, this is reactant and this is product. In the reactant side, number of zinc element is 1. And in product side, number of zinc element is also 1. So number of zinc in reactant side and product side is equal. Now come on S2. S2 here number of hydrogen element is 2 in reactant side, and in product side number of hydrogen element is also 2. So hydrogen in the reactant side and product side is equal. Now in the reactant side number of sulfur element is 1, and in the product side number of sulfur element is also 1. So in both sides number of sulfur element is equal, and O4 and O4 means number of oxygen element in the reactant side is 4 and number of oxygen element in product side also 4. So in this reaction, all elements of reactant is equal to the all elements of product. So this equation is balanced equation. There is no need to balance this equation. This equation is already balanced. Now come to this example. CaOH ka whole twice. In this, when CaOH ka whole twice is react with CO2, then CaCO3 and water is formed. Now this equation is balanced equation or not, so we have to check. Number of calcium element in the reactant side is 1 and in product side is also 1, so calcium is balanced. OH, here O is also 2, number of oxygen is 2 and number of hydrogen is also 2, because here OH whole twice. So in this side, in reactant side, number of oxygen is 4, 2 here and 2, 2, 4. Number of oxygen is 4 in the reactant side, and now in product side, O3 and O. So number 3 or 1, 4. So number of oxygen element is also 4 in product side. So oxygen in both sides, in reactant side and product side is equal. So it is balanced. Now come to the O2. O2 in reactant side, O2 in product side also equal. And carbon, number of carbon is 1 in the reactant side and number of carbon is 1 also in the product side. So overall you can say this equation is also balanced because number of elements in the reactant side is equal to the number of elements in the product side. Now come to the unbalanced chemical equation. An equation said to be unbalanced when number of element in the reactant side is unequal to number of element of product side. For example, here H2 plus O2, H2O. Number of element in the reactant side is unequal to number of element of product side. Here see, H2 means 2 hydrogen atom in reactant side, 2 hydrogen atom in product side. So hydrogen is equal, but here 2 oxygen atom in reactant side, but only 1 oxygen in the product side. So number of oxygen in reactant or product side is unequal. So this equation is unbalanced equation. In the next example, N2 plus H2 NH3. Here number of nitrogen is 2 in the reactant side, but number of hydrogen is 1 in the product side. So nitrogen is unequal in both sides. And hydrogen also H2. Here number of hydrogen is 2 in reactant side, but in product side number of hydrogen is 3. So number of element in reactant side is unequal to number of element of product side. So this equation is unbalanced. And now we will study and we will learn how equation can be balanced. Now, balancing of chemical equation. The process of making the number of different types of atoms equal on both the sides of an equation is called balancing of equations. So for balancing of equation, we have to do only some multiplication in the reactant side or the product side. For example, H2 plus O2 dash H2O. This is unbalanced equation because we just learn in unbalanced chemical equation. Because we know equation is said to be balanced when number of element in reactant side or product side is equal. But in this equation, number of element in reactant side is not equal to number of element in product side. So we have to balance this equation. Now, for balancing the equation, we have to multiply a suitable number in a reactant or product, or either in the reactant or product. So H2 in reactant side, H2 is also in product side. So H2 is same, but in reactant side, number of element of oxygen is 2 and number of oxygen in product side is 1. So we have to multiply half in O2. In this way, we can balance the equation. Now this equation is balanced. Now second example is in other way we can also balance this equation. If 2H2 dash plus O2 dash 2H2O. If we multiply 2 here in this side, if we multiply 2 in the product side, then here O2 means 2 is multiplied in H as well as in O. So this side 2O. My number of element of oxygen is 2. Here also 2. But now number of 2 to the 4. Now hydrogen becomes 4. So we have to put 2 in this side. Now this equation is balanced. Now some more example. N2 plus H2. We have to put 2 this side. Now 2N N2 means number of nitrogen is 2 in this in the reactant side. Now number of nitrogen is also 2 in product side. But now hydrogen becomes 6. Here hydrogen is 2, so we have to multiply 3. Now 3 to the 6. So now hydrogen also number of element of hydrogen is also 6. So now number of element in the reactant side is equal to number of element in product side. So now this equation is balanced. For making chemical equation more informative, we have to indicate on which condition chemical reaction doing, or in we have to indicate in which state reactant are reacting, and a state of what is the state of product. For example, in this equation, hydrogen is gas, so we have to indicate G here. Oxygen is also gas, so we have to indicate G. And water, it is in the form of liquid, so we have to write a small l. Okay, because when some reactions occurs on doing heat, so then in that condition on arrow we have to put delta. If some reactions also occurs in the presence of sunlight, so either you write sunlight, or yes, you can write simply sunlight. Some reactions occurs on electricity, so you can write here electrolysis. Okay, so these are the process to making chemical equation more informative. Okay, in next classes we will discuss types of reaction one by one. Thank you for today's class.